Okay, so to make a pom-pom from cardboard, what I need you to do is have a Sharpie or some kind of marker or pen, have a ruler, a piece of cardboard, and some scissors and some yarn. What you will do is I need you to measure, take your ruler and measure 4 inches across. You're going to mark it at 0, mark it at 2, and mark it at 4. And just draw your line across from 0 to 4. So now you have a 4-inch line marked at 0, 2, and 4. So I need you to mark your 2-inch mark from your ruler along the 2-inch mark you just made. And you're going to mark at 0, at 4, and draw your line down. And this is going to give you a 4-inch circle. What I need you to do now is line your ruler up at a 1/2 inch right along where your two lines come together, and mark at 0 and mark at 1. Turn your ruler, line it up at a 1/2 inch along your two lines, mark at 0, mark at 1, and now you're going to have a 1-inch circle for the center. So what you're going to do is just freehand circles, following your lines, kind of putting them together. Doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of do it as close as you can get it. Just get as close as you can, because it's a pom-pom, it doesn't have to be perfect. Then you're going to go ahead and cut that out. Just cut around the circle. Now that you've cut out your circle, you want to cut down one of your lines to the center circle and cut out the center circle. And now that you have your circle, you want to cut a little notch out here. And this will help your yarn go through. And then when you're done doing that, you're going to go ahead and trace this onto the other side of the cardboard to make your second piece. Just trace it on there so you have 2 pieces of cardboard the same size. Okay, and now you want to cut this piece out. Okay, now that you have both your circles cut out, you want to go ahead and line them up together. Okay, line them up and take your tails. You can use as many colors as you want. I currently have 4 just to help fill this up faster. But you can use 1, 2, 3, just as many as you want. Take it and just drape it over the top there. And then begin just working it around. Bringing it through that line you cut and working it around your cardboard. You're going to do this all the way around till you get to your other side. And when you get to your other side, you're going to cut your strands of yarn. Now that you have wrapped the entire circle, you want to go ahead and just cut your strands. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be held down anywhere. Just cut them, and you're going to go ahead and cut about an 1/8 strand of yarn. And this is what you're going to tie your pom-pom with. Go ahead and set that aside. Now you're going to kind of try to separate your two pom-pom or your 2 cardboard pieces. Just stick your scissors in there and go ahead and cut around, cutting all the strands of yarn you wrapped around your cardboard. Now that you've cut all your strands of yarn going around, you're going to grab your 8 to 10 inch strand and you're going to simply bring it right in between your two pieces of cardboard, bringing them together on one side. So now that I got my two pieces of yarn that I'm going to tie my pom-pom with, in between the cardboard and on the same side, I'm going to just go ahead and tie my tails together. I like to do 4 knots, 2 on one side, and then weave my tails back to the other side and make 2 more knots. So there's 2 knots, and I simply want to just drag my tails back to the other side, just on the opposite side that I just did the 2 knots, and then tie it twice again. This will hold it in place real well. And now you just want to take your 2 pieces of cardboard off, just wiggle them right off of there. And now you have a pom-pom. That's how you make your pom-pom.